All right, so now we're going to be doing examples of 1 and 2. So really here, we're just doing the assignment itself. Just write down what the equation is. You're good to go. Again, I see this happening a lot in the future in state testing. What does the 4 little green tiles mean? Well, that's going to be, that means, let me write it over here on top. That's going to be 4x. You got your 3 negatives, right? So minus 3 equals to your 2x plus 1. So officially, that's the answer for number 1, right? Officially for number 2 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5x plus 2, we get the positive 2, equals to 2x plus 5, right? I see this happening eventually. Hey, what does this model, what does it represent? Type in the answer, pick the correct answer, whatever, and then you're ready to move on. But for me, for the purpose of the video, it's going to be, let's go ahead and solve, right? So I'm going to go ahead and remove that negative 3 on the left side by adding 3 to the left side. And if you add 3, it's like if you add 3 pounds to one side of a dumbbell, you better add another 3 pounds to the other side, right? Or not a dumbbell, weightlifting pole, whatever you want to call it. Or one side to an equation or a balance beam, you better add 3 to the other. And again, I'll come back over here. If I have a balance beam and I add 3, purple rhombuses or squares over here, to keep it balanced, I better add the same value on the other side to keep keep it the same weight on both sides. Ooh, there we go. Now they're equal, right? This little balance beam is kind of a neat little tool. So these guys will cancel each other out, okay? And then that'll become 0. Nothing cancels out here on this side because they're the same. I want to get rid of this 2x. I don't know what happened there. Well, that's a little scary. Alrighty, let's bring everything down a little bit. I don't know what I did, but I don't feel like making the video again, so here we go. Let's see if I get my tiles. Here's my negative x. This is fun. Alright, dunk. Make a copy. I'm going to put negative 2x on this side. Again, what I do to one side, I better do to the other. And now, over here, these guys will cancel. Gone. These guys will cancel. You're gone. And then now I just divide, right? So each x gets how many ones? I keep moving this guy. I don't want to do that. Here we go. I'll do it this way. And x equals to 2. I'm not going to do the picture or the abstract in this one because I want to model a strip diagram over here. We've got plenty of other examples coming up in a little bit where you get to see that. So x equals to 2. 4 times 2 minus 3 is 8 minus 3 is 5. Over here, 2 times 2 plus 1, so that's 4 plus 1, I get 5. So that is true. It works out for this one. Check. Over here, when everything is positive, you can actually use something called a strip diagram. And I mentioned this because I saw it in the Texas Resource System, how-tos, enhanced TEKS, and these will be modeled. And again, it works better when everything's positive. I want to represent up here the value 5x plus 2, and then down here the value 2x plus 5. Okay, and you're looking for overlapping. And what I mean by that, you have 2 up here, and I got 5 down here, right? So they each have 2 in common, right? If you want to look at it a little bit more pictorially speaking, like, okay, split that thing up, that's what you got. Kind of overlapping that little thing down here. I can kind of break this up like this. This is a 1 and a plus 1 over here. And I can break this guy up into 4 little parts and name them all what? X. Over here on this side, I got my 2x, so they have in common the 2 x's. And over here, what these guys have in common would be the 2 1s, and then the extra plus 3, right? Because 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And I kind of see my answer there already. Plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. These will cancel out. These will cancel out. And what am I left with? 3x equals to 3. You guys kind of see that? I'll draw it again over here. What I got left is I got 3x and I have 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Each one of these x's is 1. Get it? So if I split this guy up into its 3 parts, it's x, x, and x. Into 3 parts, it's 1, 1, and 1. each x equals to 1. And you just use strip diagrams to solve for a variable. Ta-da! Without having to go minus 2, minus 2, minus 2x, and you do the division. So you can use pictures, guys. TA is looking at us teaching it this way as well. All right, so just kind of learn how to do it, show it to your students. What does it hurt? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen when we teach it a little different? Successful students, that's the worst thing that can happen. So, if that's the worst thing that can happen, it's not a bad thing. Hope this video's helped.